Welcome, dear one. You are in the perfect place, right here, right now. There is nothing you have to chase, nothing you have to fix, and nothing you have to prove. You have already come so far. You have been through so much. And now you are being gently called into a new way of living, a way where abundance flows with grace, not force. This moment is not about effort. It is about allowing your life to soften, allowing your heart to open, allowing blessings to reach you without resistance. Take a breath with me. Let it be soft and slow. Feel the air move in and out like a wave washing over the shore. You are safe, you are supported, and yes, you are ready to receive. You may have been told that receiving money means working harder, sacrificing more, or doing something extraordinary. But let me gently guide you into a different truth. Money is not a reward for struggle. Money is an energy that flows where it is welcomed. It does not need to be pushed, pulled, or chased. It simply needs an open invitation. You can begin this invitation now, not with your hands, but with your heart. There is a great kindness in the universe that wants to meet you, support you, and bless you beyond what you have been taught to expect. You do not have to understand how it will come. Just know that it can come, even now, even when things seem tight, even when you feel unsure. You are not alone in your desire. The universe hears you, the universe sees you, and the universe is always ready to respond. So allow me to gently ask, what if you no longer needed to hustle to receive? What if you could attract $10,000 simply by aligning your energy with peace and trust, not by trying harder, not by fixing anything, but by relaxing into the truth that abundance is your birthright? That's what we will do together. We will return to your natural state of ease. We will release the fear that says you have to do more, be more, or prove more. And we will open the channel for prosperity to come in a way that is joyful and kind. You are not asking for too much. You are simply returning to what has always been yours. Let yourself feel this truth in your body. Can you notice any tension in your shoulders or jaw? Let it go now. There's no pressure here. There's no test to pass. There's no deadline to meet. This moment is not about performance. It is about presence. When you relax into the present moment, you become magnetic. You begin to glow with a quiet power that calls abundance to you. The $10,000 you desire is not far away. It is already circling you, waiting for a soft space to land. And when you rest in trust, you create that space. This journey is not about forcing a result. It is about becoming the person who naturally receives with grace. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to be open. And in this moment, you are opening. Every breath you take, every gentle thought you choose, sends a signal to the universe. I am ready. I am safe to receive. I welcome financial blessings into my life with ease. You may feel a flutter in your chest or a warmth in your belly. That is your energy shifting. That is your body recognizing a deeper truth. You were never meant to live in fear of money. You were never meant to feel lack or guilt when you desire more. Those were learned beliefs. But you are allowed to unlearn them now. You are allowed to step into a new pattern, one where money comes in loving ways, through unexpected doors, at the right time, with no extra stress, just because you are aligned, just because you are worthy. And you are worthy, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Your value has never been in question. The universe never doubted you. It always believed in your ability to receive. So now it is your turn to believe in it. Let your mind rest in the arms of trust. Let your heart open like a soft flower receiving the morning sun. You are being guided gently toward the wealth that matches your peace. Let us talk now about money, not as a problem to solve, but as a friend you are learning to trust again. Money is energy. It does not carry judgment. It does not punish. It does not withhold. It flows. It responds to invitation. It listens to your vibration. When you feel tight, afraid, or ashamed, money feels that too. It pauses. It waits. Not because you are wrong, but because it wants to enter through joy, not fear. So we begin by changing the way you feel around money, not by pretending, but by healing. Money has been misunderstood for so long, but it is not evil, it is not greedy, it is not distant, it is simply an amplifier. It brings more ease where ease already lives. That's why this meditation does not begin with action. It begins with energy, with calm, with acceptance, with love. When you love yourself, you tell the universe, I am ready to be supported. I am ready to be lifted. I am ready to receive without guilt. Let yourself think of money now, not as bills or debt, but as soft, warm light. Imagine it gently circling your body. It carries no weight, no fear, no pressure, just ease, just support, just nourishment. It wants to help you. It wants to be part of your life, and it is safe to say yes. Say it now if you feel called. It is safe for me to receive money. It is safe for me to receive $10,000 with ease. Let that thought settle into your body like a soft lullaby. Often, what stands between us and financial ease is not a lack of effort, but a feeling deep down that we do not deserve it. Somewhere in childhood or early life, a message may have taken root. I'm not good enough to have that. I don't deserve nice things. It's selfish to want more. These ideas are not your truth. They were stories someone else believed, and they were passed down without question. But you are allowed to question them now. You are allowed to gently lay them down, not with anger, not with blame, just with love. Let's sit with that feeling for a moment, the feeling of not being good enough. You don't have to push it away. You don't have to fight it. Just notice it. It may show up as a tightness in your chest, a heaviness in your stomach, or a quiet voice whispering you can't. It's okay. You're safe to feel this now. You are not being punished. You are being invited to heal. One of the most powerful ways to heal this belief is through mirror work. It is simple, but profound. When you look into your own eyes in the mirror and speak with love, something begins to shift. You begin to see yourself not as a problem to fix, but as someone already whole, already enough, already worthy. I invite you to try this today, even for just a few seconds. Stand in front of your mirror, place your hand over your heart, and say softly, I deserve to receive. I deserve to receive money. I am worthy of wealth. If that feels too hard right now, that's okay. You can whisper it in your heart. You can write it down. You can even hear my voice saying it to you, and let your soul receive it quietly. There is no rush, no pressure. This is not about doing it perfectly. It's about planting a seed. And every time you speak to yourself with love, the seed grows. Let's say it together now, gently, as if you are speaking to your most beloved self. I am ready to receive. I am safe to allow. Money flows to me in loving ways. I welcome $10,000 into my life with ease. Feel how those words settle into your being. You are not forcing. You are allowing. You are not begging. You are claiming. This is a new way of being, a softer way, a more loving way. You are learning to trust that you are enough, and that is a beautiful thing. You are learning that money does not come because of how hard you work. It comes because you believe you are worthy of receiving. That belief is growing stronger now, and as it grows, the world around you begins to shift. Opportunities appear, gifts arrive, doors open, not because you chase them, but because you became someone who receives with grace. You are on a gentle journey of remembering your worth, and in that remembering, you become magnetic to the very blessings you once feared were too far away. Let this be your new truth. I do not chase abundance. I allow it. I do not struggle to prove my value. I rest in the knowing that I am already valuable, and from this place of peace, the universe responds every time, always with love, always with grace, always with ease. There is a peaceful power in letting go, not letting go as in giving up, but letting go of the tight grip, the forcing, the mental noise that says, I have to figure it all out. You see, effort is often praised, but effort born from fear only creates more tension. When we feel we must push and fight and chase, we block the very energy we're trying to call in. Abundance does not live in tension. It lives in openness. It lives in trust. And today, you are learning how to open again. You are remembering how to soften, how to receive without strain. That's where the miracle lives, in your calm, in your surrender, in your willingness to let the universe support you. Imagine for a moment the way a tree grows. It doesn't rush. It doesn't try. It simply responds to the light. It opens its leaves, it stretches its roots, and it receives. You too are being asked not to try harder, but to open wider, to trust that life is rising to meet you with grace. The $10,000 you desire is not a result of endless doing. It is an expression of ease. It flows to you through relaxation, through joy, through faith. When you feel aligned, meaning when your thoughts and emotions are in harmony with peace, you become magnetic. You don't have to chase, you attract. So breathe with me again, softly. Let the shoulders drop. Let the mind quiet. There is no one to impress. There is nothing to prove. The greatest wealth comes when we release the need to control. You do not need to know every step. You do not need to explain yourself. You are allowed to simply trust. When you begin to move from a place of inner harmony, the outer world organizes itself around you. What once seemed out of reach begins to appear, not through struggle, but through surrender. I invite you to notice today when your body feels tense around money. Do you clench your jaw when you think about bills? Do you hold your breath when you imagine asking for what you need? That's okay. These are signs, not signs of failure, but signs that a deeper part of you is asking for gentleness. Each time you notice tension, you can respond with kindness. Place your hand over your heart, take a breath, and say to yourself, I don't need to force this. I allow, I trust, I receive. This is not about doing nothing. It's about doing the right thing in the right state. Inspired action flows naturally from peace. When you're aligned, the next step feels clear. You don't have to push. You follow the soft nudge. You take steps not from fear, but from knowing. That is true alignment. And from there, life feels lighter. Money becomes easier. You begin to live in a current that carries you forward instead of holding you back. You don't have to solve it all today. You only have to choose peace in this moment and in the next. Peace is powerful. It is a magnet for miracles. So let your peace grow now. Let it rise inside you like sunlight touching the earth. The more you live in this inner ease, the more the outer world reflects it back. You are not lazy for choosing calm. You are wise. You are choosing a deeper wisdom that says, I no longer hustle to be worthy. I relax into the truth that I already am. Now we begin to create a space where money feels welcomed, not feared, and we do this not by changing everything outside, but by shifting within. The law of attraction is very simple. What we embody, we attract. What we focus on, we amplify. When we feel abundant, abundance grows. When we feel grateful, blessings multiply. So we start here, right now, by choosing the vibration we wish to live in. Let's choose gratitude, not as an obligation, but as a bridge to joy. Gratitude is not something we wait to feel after things improve. Gratitude is what opens the door to the very blessings we desire. Take a moment now to look around, wherever you are, and find one thing, just one, to feel thankful for. It could be the breath in your lungs, the warmth of a blanket, the softness of light. Let your heart whisper, "Thank you." That small whisper sends a great signal. It tells the universe, I am ready for more. I see what's good. I welcome what's coming. As you begin to live in gratitude, even for the smallest things, you align yourself with receiving. You become a match for wealth. You are no longer waiting to be happy after the money comes. You are happy now, and that happiness calls money to you. It says, here is someone who is ready to receive without fear. Here is someone who is aligned with joy. Let's go deeper. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine a life where $10,000 comes to you with ease, maybe through a gift, maybe through unexpected income, maybe through divine arrangement. You don't have to know the path. Just feel the energy. Feel what it would be like to see it arrive in your account, to hold it in your hands, to know it is yours. Feel the gratitude as if it already happened. That feeling, that vibration is the invitation. That is what the universe responds to. You might say softly to yourself now, I am a magnet to joyful wealth. Money flows to me in kind and loving ways. I live in gratitude, and abundance meets me there. Let these words soak in. Let them settle deep into your cells. This is not about pretending. It is about becoming. You are becoming the person who no longer waits to feel good. You are becoming the person who feels good now, and from that goodness receives. Each day I invite you to practice a gratitude rampage. Speak aloud or write down 10 things you are thankful for. Let them flow freely. It could sound like this. I am thankful for the roof over my head. I am thankful for the food I ate today. I am thankful for the love I feel. I am thankful for the chance to rest. I am thankful for the ideas that come to me. I am thankful for the people who support me. I am thankful for the $10,000 that is already on its way. I am thankful for the peace growing in my heart. Can you feel it? Gratitude changes everything. Now, let's move into a gentle space of connection. This is your time, your moment to look within and remind yourself of who you really are. Mirror meditation is one of the most powerful ways to do this. You can do it now with your eyes closed or later with a mirror. Simply speak to yourself with love, not with judgment, not with doubt, but with truth. If you were holding a small child, would you criticize them? No, you would speak softly. You would smile at them. You would say, you are beautiful, you are safe, you are loved. And so now speak to yourself in that same way. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, I am ready to receive. I joyfully allow $10,000 to enter my life now. I am open, I am safe, I am supported. Even if it feels awkward, keep going. The mirror shows you more than your face. It shows you the part of yourself longing to be seen and loved. When you look into your own eyes and say, I deserve abundance, something inside you awakens. The child within remembers. The soul responds. You no longer wait for outside approval. You give it to yourself now. You no longer seek permission to receive. You offer it to yourself, lovingly and fully. You can do this every morning or every evening, just a few moments, just a few affirming words. Let them become part of your rhythm, your ritual, your receiving. You may even say, I am a receiver of miracles. I am a channel for prosperity. I welcome abundance into every part of my life. And you say it not to convince, but to claim, not to force, but to allow. This practice, though simple, carries great power. Each time you speak with love, each time you choose peace, each time you affirm your worth, you become more magnetic to the blessings you seek. The $10,000 is not far. It is not blocked. It is simply waiting for your alignment. And as you stand in love, in gratitude, and in truth, you open the path wide. You say with your energy, I am ready. I receive with grace. I receive with ease. You are not doing this alone. You are co-creating with a universe that is already on your side. Every breath you take in trust moves you closer. Every moment you speak gently to yourself shifts the tide. You are not begging for scraps. You are allowing a flood of goodness, and it is coming. It is already on its way. Because you are aligned, because you are open, because you are worthy, always. Let this moment be a place where you begin to believe it is already done. Not because you saw the money in your hands just yet, but because you feel it in your being. That deep, quiet knowing that says, it is on its way. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to doubt. You don't have to chase. You are learning to live as if the blessing is already yours. This is not pretending. This is alignment. You are aligning your thoughts, your feelings, and your body with the energy of already having. You may begin to notice little signs around you. Someone offers to pay for your coffee. An unexpected refund arrives. A conversation leads to a new idea. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. You are changing your inner world, and the outer world is responding. When you wake up each day and say, thank you for the $10,000 that is already mine, you are creating space for it. You are calling it in, not from fear, but from confidence, from joy. If it feels difficult to believe right away, let it be a gentle process. You are not forcing belief. You are nurturing it, like a tender plant reaching toward sunlight. Each time you affirm your truth, it grows stronger. You might try this exercise today. Write yourself a letter from the future. In this letter, you have already received the $10,000. Write how you feel, what has changed, what has opened for you. Describe it as if it has already happened. Let your heart lead. This act of embodiment moves your energy into the space of receiving. You are saying to life, I am ready to live this truth. And when fear tries to visit, and it will, you don't have to argue with it. Just meet it with love. Place your hand on your heart and say, it's okay. I choose trust now. You can always return to this. You can always come back to the knowing that the universe is not ignoring you. It is arranging everything perfectly. Your part is to stay open, peaceful, and clear. This is your power. This is your creation, and it is already blooming beneath the surface. There is something very sacred that happens while you sleep. Your conscious mind rests, and your subconscious opens like a door. This is when the seeds you've planted during the day begin to grow roots. This is when your beliefs become deeper, more solid, more real. That is why the thoughts you take to bed are so important. They are the whispers your soul hears in the quiet. So give yourself loving words as you drift into sleep. Before closing your eyes tonight, speak softly. As I sleep, divine abundance arranges blessings for me with ease. While I rest, everything is working out for my highest good. These simple words will wrap around your heart like a soft blanket. They will guide your dreams, restore your peace, and draw the $10,000 you've called forth closer to your life. Not through stress, not through force, but through alignment with your highest truth. Let this nightly practice be your safe place. Turn off the outside noise, let go of the day's worries, and repeat gently again and again. I am provided for. I am supported. I am open to receive. As these words sink into your body, feel yourself relax. Your cells soften, your heart opens, and your mind begins to trust. You are building a foundation for wealth, not one made of numbers, but of energy. A foundation rooted in faith. Over time, you will begin to wake up with a lighter heart. Your mornings will feel softer. Your body will feel less burdened. And the more you continue this practice, the more magnetic you become. The blessings don't just visit, they stay. They become part of your rhythm, your reality, your way of being, because you have chosen to rest, not in fear, but in faith. You are now beginning to understand there is no effort required to be in alignment. Effort belongs to the old way. Alignment is about feeling, choosing, and allowing. You are choosing peace. You are choosing softness. And through that choice, you are attracting everything your soul has asked for. The $10,000 you desire is already circling you, gently, waiting for the right space to land. This is not magic. This is truth. You are not hoping something might happen. You are embodying the version of you who lives in wealth, in ease, in flow. You are no longer trying to convince yourself. You are beginning to know it. You are beginning to live it. Let this knowing grow inside you softly, steadily, like a flame that does not flicker when the wind blows. It is safe to be still. It is safe to trust. It is safe to believe that the more you return to your natural state of peace, the more life responds in kind. You are a vibrational being. You do not need to struggle. You only need to align. And as you do, everything begins to rearrange itself in your favor. Now, rest in this new truth. Let your energy become a signal to the universe. I do not chase. I attract. I do not beg. I believe. I do not force. I allow. You are not trying to be anything other than yourself. And that self is enough. That self is beautiful. That self is magnetic to all things good. In this gentle space, let us end with words that hold you, that bless you, that open the gates even wider. I am worthy of receiving. I am aligned with peace. I allow money to come to me in joyful, effortless ways. I trust in divine timing. I know I am supported. I joyfully welcome $10,000 into my life now. And I do so with love, with gratitude, and with ease. Say these words softly. Let them echo in your heart. They are more than affirmations. They are your new truth. Now go forward, not in a rush, not in fear, but in calm, in trust, in knowing. Your energy is enough. Your worth is certain, and the abundance you've asked for is already finding its way to you. With every breath, you are closer. With every kind thought, you are more aligned. And with every quiet moment of trust, you are already receiving. All is well. All is unfolding. All is coming to you now, gently, lovingly, naturally, without effort. You are ready, and it is already done.